Hello, everybody. Welcome to the third episode of the SIR Percival and LapisMan podcast.
I'm here too. I'm here also,
Yeah,
and
I was kind of
like you
waiting for
said,
you. I was waiting for you to chime in there.
when I was gonna wait,
Anytime.
I was gonna wait for you. I was gonna respect you and the fact that you were just doing your intro, and I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is actually the 30th video on my channel, so that's pretty exciting.
Woo! Yeah, 30K video. I mean 30th video. Woo!
And this is your 27th video.
Which isn't that exciting in any way. It's
Well,
only
this
26.
technically isn't on your channel, so
Yeah, it's on your channel, but it's the 27th video I've ever had my voice in. I guess you could say. Actually, if
yeah,
you think about it. Let's see, I had my voice in an extra one on yours, so technically this is the 28th video I've had my voice in.
yeah.
So that's a thing. Okay, so I believe who is going first? That's me. Okay, I'm going first.
Yeah.
So let me pull up my first news story here. This one is a nice short one. You might have even heard of this one. Are you ready?
Your first story? Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so the universe. This is the title of the news article.
Okay.
Universe gets more crowded as galaxy count drops 2 trillion.
Really?
Basically, new data from the Hubble telescope found out that there's tons, it's like trillions more galaxies than we thought there was.
Oh yeah.
Basically, the data we can't see all of them. We can see about 10% of the galaxies that, like, of the math that the Hubble telescope did, we can see about 10% of the galaxies that it said that there were.
Okay. Oh, I was when you said the universe is getting crowded, I thought the universe was infinitely expanding.
Well, the universe is infinite
Yeah,
expanding.
but I was like when it said crowded, that threw me off there. I thought it's like we only have this amount of space and there's more galaxies every day. But
And so now there's 2 trillion galaxies. They estimate at least 2 trillion galaxies in the universe, which is about 10 times more than previously thought.
oh yeah,
And
that's cool.
they use special 3D images to accurately measure the number of galaxies. And the way they've done this, they can also track how many galaxies there were throughout history.
Cool. So you could even like decide or find out like what galaxies previously existed.
Yeah, like where they exist and how many there were.
Well, that's cool. Computers,
And
man,
so
are so cool.
in 2018, NASA's I don't know if they're launching a new space one, but there's going to be a new telescope called the James Webb Space Telescope. So it's going to be in space. Anyway, the
Yeah.
James Webb Space Telescope, which is supposed to launch in 2018, should be able to see these ultra faint galaxies.
Yeah. I thought NASA had a huge budget cut. They're still.
NASA is just it's NASA, okay?
They don't have a lot of money, but they're still going.
Yeah, they are. That's NASA for you.
Yeah.
Or NASA, every other space company.
Okay. Anything else?
There's nothing really that much else about the article.
Well, other
So,
than that, there's like 10 times more galaxies than previously
10 times
thought.
more galaxies than we thought. Yeah.
But that's no biggie.
Oh no, no, definitely no biggie whatsoever. I know what you're talking about.
Nah, that's boring.
So boring. Like, I mean, I can't even believe it right now.
Yeah, okay, well,
Well, because that one was so incredibly boring, hopefully your news story is a bit more entertaining.
yeah, okay, well, here's the first one from me. So you know how we talked about those Samsung phones and the dishwashers, or not the
Ex-
dishwashers,
Yeah.
the
Oh, washing machines
yeah, the
exploding.
washing machines. Um,
Exploding. Yeah.
so recently, like, all the phones have been recalled.
Yeah,
Um, like every single one of them. And like there was a phone that caught on fire on a plane.
yeah.
Now the good thing is this plane wasn't in the air. It
Oh,
was
that's good.
it was like on the taxi.
Yeah,
But like this is how close it was. Like it pretty much caught on fire right before it took off.
that's pretty dangerous. All right.
Yeah, and I'm sure, like they ban these things on planes now. I don't know how this got past them.
Yeah, they do. In fact, like just recently when I was flying to visit my dad, who he lives in a different place of Canada, which location I will not give away because I don't want you people stalking my dad. I was just recently flying to see him for Thanksgiving weekend, which yes, in Canada we have Thanksgiving in October,
Yeah.
unlike you Americans. Anyway, and when we were flying there, they would always say before they even started taxiing, they'd say, if you have a Note 7, don't use it or charge it on this flight.
Yeah, so I think what
Emphasis on that
happened.
second part.
Yeah.
Don't charge it.
So I think what happened here is that it was I don't even think it was being used. I think it was in the back. In like the luggage or something. But what happened here is like I think this got past them because this was actually a replacement phone.
Oh yeah.
So the first, when the first wave of phones was being recalled, they sent out the second, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, these ones are fixed, right? Wrong, they're not fixed because
they're
the
they're
replacement
just as
phone
bad.
caught on fire before a plane took off.
Yeah, I mean, Samsung, don't get me wrong, you're a great company, and I'd choose you over Apple any day, but this is just a pretty big flop you got here.
Yeah, they're like losing billions of dollars on this.
Yeah. I mean, like, what even happened in the first place?
Uh,
Why were they exploding?
I think the batteries were really cheap because they were rushing this thing to production.
So they could get out before Apple?
Yeah, that was the plan, but it backfired massively.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah,
Don't actually say that again.
no, I wasn't. That's too cheap of a joke. That's below me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, well, phones are exploding.
Yay, I like exploding. Okay, actually, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else is gonna be exploding pretty soon?
Oh, wait, before we move on,
Oh
the
yeah,
I mentioned how they're recalling all these phones.
yeah,
Like you basically you're basically sent a bots that it's like four boxes you have to put the phone in with like heat protection, like like blankets and stuff. It's like crazy. But and then they're sending these things through the mail like back to Samsung. I would hate to be like a UPS driver with like how many phones they probably have? They probably have like 20 phones in the back
yeah.
and any one of them could go off. That would
Just be
yeah.
driving down the street, just be driving like on the highway, and you still,
Yeah.
and you like slowly you start slowing down, and you're like, well, shit.
That's another Samsung phone.
Oh, there goes another one. Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, that's it for this story.
Yeah. Well, you know that's gonna be exploding pretty soon. Like I said before,
What?
stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah, in the new Star Wars Rogue One movie,
Yeah.
they released a new trailer,
Yeah, they did. I
and you
actually,
watched.
yeah, I predicted this on the
Yeah,
first podcast.
yeah, you were like, oh, there's rumors of them releasing it in mid-October.
Yeah, and it's mid-October and we got the trailer.
Yeah, it is. It's they came out yesterday, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
October 13th.
yeah. So, why don't you give me your thoughts on it, and then I'll give you your thoughts on the new trailer.
Well, we saw Darth Vader. That's the obvious thing to talk
Yeah,
about.
for like a second.
Yeah, but it's like we get to see him fully in this trailer, not just like the
But it
back of
was
his
like a
head.
second long.
Okay, but like that's all you need though. That's all you need.
Okay, the Rogue One
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah. Thanks for pulling us off topic there.
Well, I'm also the one that pulled us back in, so you know what?
You're right,
You
you're
can
on.
just, you can just take those words and stick it.
Sure. Okay,
Anyway,
so Darth Vader, he lets like I don't know how much he's going to be in the movie.
probably not a lot.
Probably not too much. He's probably going to appear every now and again.
Every now and then,
I mean, they couldn't make this
casually.
movie and not have Darth Vader in it. He's too
Well, they
important.
can't. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then like the action scenes, they look pretty cool. It looks like
Yeah.
there's a. Hey, anyway, getting back on topic. Uh, like there's a space battle which isn't unseen for a Star Wars film, but I wasn't sure if there's going to be one because I remember when there's rumors about this film. It's called Rogue One, so the first thing I'm thinking is
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron, but
I
it's not really about Rogue Squadron.
okay.
But there is a space battle in it, so that might be Rogue Squadron.
It's entirely possible.
And it looks like with Director Krennic, it looks like there's some flashbacks with him where he looks a bit younger.
And he looks like Ben Stiller.
No,
Is that the guy that looks
you're
like
the
Ben
only one who
Stiller?
thinks that.
I don't think I'm the only one that thinks that.
All right, so did you see? I don't know if you've seen this in the trailer. Do you see there was one part of the trailer where it's like the desert and there's like these rocks, and it
Uh-huh.
looks like a fallen like Jedi like statue. I don't know if you
Yeah.
noticed that. But anyway, so that means like this place, wherever this is, has something to do with the Jedi. Now, we haven't seen any Jedi in this movie yet.
Well, I mean, we could probably assume that that blind guy is a Jedi,
Well, he
or is at least Force sensitive.
he's probably Force sensitive. I don't think he's a Jedi, but maybe he has some relation to the Jedi, and then this would come into play. Maybe he,
Maybe he's like what do they call those gray Jedi that like deserted the Jedi training or whatever?
well, just called Gray Jedi.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, maybe he's a gray Jedi.
Yeah,
I mean,
possibly.
his eyes are gray.
I mean, he's blind though.
Maybe that's just what they want you to think.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we already are pretty much 15 minutes in.
Okay, let's move on.
We might want to move on to the next topic.
Oh, the next topic.
The next topic is a pretty interesting. It's a new segment I'm gonna have every week.
Memes.
Would you like? Would you want? Do you want to do the honors, Sir Percival?
Okay, so we're talking about Ken Bone.
Yes. Now we're not talk about Kinbone every week. Just if a meme happens to be popular, and if no new meme is popular, then we'll just do an older meme.
Yeah. So, first off, why do we think this guy became a meme?
Oh God, who really knows?
I
Maybe it's
mean,
because like he's just like so inconspicuous.
well, he has like the red sweater, and like,
Yeah,
like he looks like he's a 40-year-old father.
he's just like this like average guy.
Yeah, like that's the thing though. He's so average that like he sits out. Because nobody's really like that nowadays.
Yeah, it's like the internet's gone crazy for him for some reason.
It's like,
And
hey, here's a real person.
I just looked up Ken Bone on Google Images, and I found about let's see here, about 4 or 5 results of a Halloween costume
Uh,
for women. Like seriously, that might
yeah,
be a contributing factor as to why he became a meme.
yeah. They made costumes of him, and like he's like this is crazy. Like he was just a guy who asked the question, in the second presidential debate.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
now he's
now he's a meme, and he's selling
he
T-shirts, and he's selling the costumes for Halloween. Like, like, how does this happen? I don't
God, I don't know.
entirely
It's the
get it.
internet. Nobody can really nobody can really say the internet. Like no, the internet is so unpredictable.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah. Oh God, he's been on Jimmy Kimmel Live already,
He's like, our show views are down. We need to get that Ken Bone guy on here.
and he's done a Reddit Ask Me Anything
Yeah,
right now. In this on the 14th of October, 2016 at 9 p.m. Ken Bone has had 32 or 38 Google searches.
yeah.
His most Google searched on October the October the 10th, 2016 at 7 p.m. Saskatchewan Standard Time with 100 searches. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the Ken Bone meme. If you haven't seen it, go give it a nice little clicky and endorse yourself with some dank memes.
Yeah.
It's always
Okay.
dank.
So our next segment
It's another segment we're doing every week now
is
on.
another news segment. And how about you? How about you start with this? Because it's pretty much,
Considering,
yeah, it's your segment.
yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be, it's gonna be Flag of the Week. Now, before you say Flag of the Week and you think it's like flagging a YouTube video, you'd be wrong. It's actually like a flag as in for a country. Now, this week's randomly generated country is the United Kingdom. Anyway, so the United Kingdom flag consists of a red cross going right through the middle. In the background, you have a blue diagonal cross, and also within that blue diagonal cross, on the white parts of it, there are red little stripes. Now, an interesting about this flag is it's also known as the Union Jack. Any guesses why?
No, I have no clue. Educate me.
Okay, sit your ass down. You're gonna get educated, son. So it's because of it's the Union Jack for the United Kingdom because it's a union. Anyway, it's basically made of three other flags. The flag of Scotland, which gives it the blue background with the white cross. The cross of St. George is either the diagonal red one or the non-diagonal red one. I can't. Let me just look it up real quick here.
I'm pretty sure like the English one though is just the red, like plus sign.
Cross
Not,
of St. George.
you know, it goes across the screen.
Cross of St. Okay, yeah, Cross of St. George is the one that's
Diagonal.
no, it's the straight one. It's the one that looks like a red plus sign, and it was England's old flag.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the diagonal cross is the cross of St. Patrick, I believe, and it was the flag of Ireland before Ireland changed its flag to what it is now. Um, so yeah, it's a combination between all three of those flags.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Uh, why was it called the Jack again?
I don't know why it's called the Jack, but it's called the Union Jack
Well,
because
I
it's a
mean,
union.
where's the Jack part come from?
I don't know.
Okay, and that's it for Flight of the Week.
Yeah, next week it'll be
No, don't
the
give it
salt.
away. Don't give it away.
Next week it'll be some other country.
Yeah. Wait, this is the only reason why we're getting views. It's just everyone wants to know what the next flag is going to be.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so come back next week for the next flag, but we're not done
Yeah.
the podcast yet.
Do another news story.
Yes. I will do my other news story now. Okay, so this one's about Russia and the European Space Agency. They're gonna have a rover. Actually, I don't think it's a rover, but it's a probe, and it's about to land on Mars
Oh yeah.
pretty soon here. It's gonna land on Mars on October 19th. So I
Is-
have a few videos to show you.
Oh, okay. Share the screen.
Yeah, let me just open the video.
Don't forget
Um,
to mute it.
yeah. So I've muted it, and I'm gonna share my screen.
You know, we could
Uh,
probably cut this part out of us setting this up, but
yeah, probably. If
I
not,
don't
then
know.
you guys get some good behind the scenes footage.
I'll decide when I edit this.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I did see it. Oh,
Okay, so
Business Insider.
here
Business
is the
Insider.
first video, and you're gonna react to this.
Okay. Reaction time.
I'm not gonna say much. I just want you to react.
Okay. It's entering the atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
And there it goes. Oh,
What
zoom
else do you
in.
notice about it?
It looks like a diamond.
Okay. I can I can see what you. Do you
Yeah,
notice anything happening to it?
slowing down. I don't know. This is such a bad angle to show it from.
Oh, look at it. Look at it
Oh,
go.
oh, there it goes. Parachute.
It's still going too fast.
Oh no.
What's it? Whatever is it gonna do?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, that's what you're about to see.
Oh, it's split. What's
This
that? Tin
this
foil.
thing on the inside.
Tin foil.
What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
Oh. So it uses thrusters
Yes, it does.
to get to slow down.
To land safer. I love this part when it's right close to the ground here.
Yeah.
They like show it landing. Okay, ready?
Oh,
Boink.
smooth.
There we go. It's done.
Wow.
It doesn't move. It's not a rover. It's just a probe.
Cool.
And it just sits there. Anyway, that's the first one. So yeah, basically, the Russians and the European Space Agency are sending this to Mars, and it's going to land on October 19th, which is in 5 days.
Has it been launched yet?
No, they're going to launch it like tomorrow, and it's going to get to Mars in 4 days.
I was just wondering.
You can't get to Mars in 4 days with our current technology.
I know that. This was a joke. We just watched like a video of them trying to get to Mars, like on the other episode. Hey,
Anyway,
and if you're
so
wondering, link to that episode in the description.
yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
So
It's
one
far
of the
better
main
than this
functions of
one.
this probe is it's shut up. One of the main functions of this probe is it's going to see if it can find methane on Mars and where the methane's coming from.
Oh
And
yeah.
one of the possible sources of methane is bacteria.
Oh,
So that means if it finds bacteria,
that's
it is
life.
possible that there's life on Mars. And then you start singing the David Bowie song.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, and so here's the other video. This one's even shorter.
Good.
So wait, did you see the little picture here?
Yeah, I did. I
Here.
saw it.
These are the things that could be making methane. There's the life.
Yeah. Nice diagram.
So here is the other video. And I'm gonna make sure this is muted. And there we go. This one's really short.
PESA.
you see those two? Those are the land. That's the thing.
Okay.
Oh, the one landed, and the other one is gonna try to orbit it, but it's not doing the best.
Huh.
Gotta make it orbit. Okay, so that's it for that one.
Cool.
So yeah. Any questions about it?
No. I do have a suggestion for next time though. You didn't sync up
And by
the
the way, he
you didn't sync up the video with the sound.
well, there was no sound.
Well, like playing the video.
I mean, us talking.
No, yeah, because that's what made it difficult for me to edit. But
Oh,
whatever.
I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so
Whatever.
you
What's
see
this
this
graph?
little, you see this white dot beside the white name?
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna land. As you can see, it's gonna land really close to the Opportunity rover.
Oh. So that's the
So,
one.
and in case you're wondering what this thing is, this is the surface of Mars.
Yeah. I kind of suspected that.
The blue parts are the parts that are more, that are less elevated.
So are all these dots all the
All
previous?
these dots are the previous landings and stuff.
The Phoenix.
The Phoenix, the Pathfinder, the Curiosity, the Spirit, the Beagle, all the wonderful things.
Cool.
Okay, so that's it for me. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. So,
Okay.
so you have one more news story that apparently I should be looking forward to.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this one.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let me see it.
Now, do you want to share the screen, or do you want to see my
Sh
screen?
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna share it after I say the title of it to get your reaction.
Okay.
Now, the title of this article is "Man or Accused Man Thought He Was Luke Skywalker from Star Wars."
What?
Okay, so this guy thought he was Luke Skywalker from Star Wars.
What?
I'm not
That makes
joking.
no sense.
Okay, well, it might make a little more sense when we read into it here. So this guy was he's basically detained, or not detained, but caught because he was trying to he was trying to burn down. He had petrol. He was trying to burn down like somebody's house.
Why were they holding documents that would help the Galactic Empire advance?
So he says, "I thought it was Luke Skywalker," and then he's trying to use petrol to burn a building down.
But why did he think he was Luke Skywalker, though?
This was it, and this was his defense in court. He said, "Quote: He was on a mission."
What kind of mission?
Okay, and so this might make a little more sense.
Uh-huh.
Oh, before that, this is like a quote. "I thought I was Luke Skywalker. I think it went a bit bad.
But
I think
why?
it went. I can't even say this. I think it then went a bit mad." So he's crazy. And
Yeah, no duh.
and okay, so now this might make more sense now. Magic mushrooms were involved.
Okay. Okay, that explains everything.
This is coming
That
full circle now.
I get it now. I understand.
He said, quote, "I was going to be a hero."
Were there like droids? Does that say an android?
Yeah.
Did he think there was an android in the building that he had to destroy or
I don't
something?
know. Here's a quote here. He said, "Got the mission from a mastermind and felt like a puppet on a string."
I have to ask you, do you know if he tried to use the Force.
I don't know. I don't think this guy even knows it. This is just like something he said. He's like, I thought I was Luke Skywalker.
You think maybe he might be lying?
Well, he was on magic mushrooms.
Yeah, but you still think maybe he might be lying? And instead, all those magic mushrooms did was give him the crazy idea to burn someone's house down?
Uh, this story, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of random things.
It's just like, what the
Uh,
fuck? Like, why?
yeah. I mean, it makes a great headline.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yep. I was searching for Star Wars news because we were talking about Rogue One and this came up.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. All the links to all these stories in the description.
Yeah, I actually copied down the links to the web pages this time so you won't have any confusion, first of all.
Thank you. Okay, and that's the show.
That is the show. We got this one's actually probably the shortest of them all.
Surprisingly, because we had more topics this time, which is
Yeah,
weird.
it's probably a bit that you have to cut out there, so it might even be
Oh,
shorter.
there's gonna be some parts I definitely know are getting cut out of this one.
So it might be even shorter. I don't know what the total end length is, but like in the recording, it's been about 33 minutes and a half now.
I'm gonna estimate it's gonna be about like 31, 32 minutes.
That'd probably be a good guess.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, guys, thanks so much for, I guess, listening to the podcast.
well, there are visual components of this podcast.
Yeah, but they have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Well, yeah,
sometimes,
sometimes they do.
sometimes they do, but not all the time.
Usually it's just gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
see ya next time. Oh, next one thing to note, next episode will be on LapisMan's channel.
Yeah, because we're doing the alternating thing, and this one's on Percival's, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. All odd numbers are on my channel. All even numbers are on his channel.
Yep, that's what we said in the last one, but in case you didn't watch that one for some reason.
Yeah, and if you didn't watch
for
it,
some odd reason,
links in the description. Go watch those. Especially
go watch all the podcasts. They're each about half an hour.
Yeah.
Take away an hour of your life and give it to us.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
it. We need the views.
Okay, let's wrap this up now. Okay, bye.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye. Hello everyone, SIR Percival here, and I want to let everybody know that I recorded the first episode of a new Let's Play on LapisMan's channel with LapisMan, and we are playing the game Please Don't Touch Anything. Yeah, it's the first episode, and yeah, I got stuck at a few parts, but thankfully LapisMan is helping me through it, and hopefully I'll be able to beat it. Yeah, so you want to see that? Link in the description, and here's a little preview. Thank you.
You think maybe this arrows are trying to tell you something?
Well, they're pointing in different directions.
In different directions.
Yeah. Alright, well, is that trying to combine numbers there?
What? Oh my god, how stupid
look like-
are you?